Lydia Popovich.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you. And hilarious could not be more appropriate of a greeting for me this evening, you guys. It is a fucking miracle that I'm here. At 9:55, my phone went off and told me I was supposed to be somewhere, and I was surrounded by like Chinese food and the remnants of my day because I decided to wake up and eat a whole bunch of pot food just to spice it up on a Saturday. Yeah, forgot I had actual things to do. But so hey, let's hear it for me for getting out of bed and putting on a dress, huh? Oh, thank you. Do you like my outfit? Thanks. It's from the Peg Bundy collection, but I'm very proud of it. It makes me feel like a lady. Whenever I want to feel confident and I'm not quite there, I just dress like Peg Bundy and I go out and I'm like, yes, I am living life. This is fantastic. San Francisco, you guys, if you weren't aware, is full of homeless people. There's quite a few of them around. But I'm not annoyed by them. I love our homeless contingent. But I love them because they give some of the most flattering compliments to women I have ever heard in my life. There's no one I'd rather be catcalled by than a homeless man. We are not even 26 days into the new year, and I have already heard 2 of the best lines I have ever heard in my life. The first one happened at an Oakland BART station, and I can only assume that it came from a real person, but it really just looked like a heap of laundry. And I just heard, "What's up, young thickness?" Yeah. I was impressed. I was like, yes, what is up, young thickness? Yeah. The second one happened at the Civic Center BART station, and it was a gentleman who was just standing there, and he was wearing not 1, not 2, but 3 ponchos, one of which I'm not entirely sure is even a poncho because it really looked more like a piece of roofing plastic that he had chewed through. Nonetheless, he got my attention with that fashion and the following actions. Hey! Slow down. Let me tell you about our future right quick. Yeah. So I slowed the fuck down because I wanted to know exactly what our future looked like. You know? A bunch of baby ponchos, you know? A shopping cart of our own somewhere. Who knows? Sky's the limit. Maybe we could share a BART ticket. So exciting. Alas, it didn't work out. I moved on. I'm living by myself now. It's fine. It's all right. I do have a house, whole roof and everything. It's fantastic. Yeah. It's pretty great. All right, let's look at my hand so I can remember what else I was going to say. Oh, yes. I do remember now. I have a lot of hoe friends. I don't know if you guys are fortunate enough to have hoe friends, but if you don't, let me just tell you right now, go out and get you some because they're fantastic. I love my hoe friends because they tend to share stories that just should never be shared. And that's fortunate for you guys because I get to tell you all about them. Now, my favorite hoe friend recently admitted to me that she likes to get very high and ask her boyfriend to give her Arabian goggles. That's right. Good job, you guys. You are wholesome people. Round of applause for being wholesome people. I was once like you. No longer. I had to figure out what this thing was, and Siri told me that Arabian goggles is a sexual act when a young lady lays down and a gentleman delicately places each one of his testicles on her closed eyelids. Yeah. Not to be confused with the Roman helmet, which is just a dong right down the nose. My reaction was kind of similar to you guys, like giggles, slight disgust, intrigue. So I looked at her and I was like, Jesus, why would you ask somebody to do that to your eyes on purpose? And she said, because balls are super funny. And I couldn't stop laughing because bitch had a point, balls are fucking funny. Especially if you're high, they're all wrinkly, they feel weird, I get it. But I don't, you know what I mean? I just think the balls should stay right where God intended them, you know? Right here on my chin. That's right, yes. Now, I'm a single woman, and I do enjoy it, as I said previously, but one of the troubles of being a single person is that, you know, that time comes when you have a new lover and you're gonna become intimate. And you want to just show that lover. You want to make sure that they feel confident that you're not bringing anything dirty to the table. You know, no pesky STD package. There's no real elegant way to do that. So I developed my own system. And what I do now is I just have a log on the inside of my leg, and I just kind of cover my labia with those nice paper tapes that say, cleaned for your pleasure, and I just have my gynecologist give a little initial on the log on the inside, and then he just knows everything's okay. Everything's okay. It's working out well. All right, so despite having a certifiable clean vagina and appreciating balls on my chin, I am looking for someone to spend my life with, you know, and this is an interesting thing for me, because for a very long time, I was very against the idea of traditional marriage. It just wasn't for me. I just didn't like the idea of belonging to a man. Feminist Lydia was just not into the patriarchal, just kind of traditions. But living here in San Francisco, I have so many friends that are in beautiful partnerships, that have had these beautiful celebrations of marriage, and it's really changed my mind. And now, I've just been focusing on making my perfect wedding. And I just need to find a man who will be okay with allowing me to have Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony as the pastor at my wedding. Just imagine it, you guys, just beautiful church, Busy Bone at the head of the altar with his fro beautifully picked out, white linen suit, flanked, of course, by the remaining members of Bone Thugs and Harmony in coordinating pastel suits and matching fros. And just as I walk down the aisle, the instrumental track for Crossroads begins. And then Busy Bone welcomes me and my entire congregation with, I'd like to welcome everybody. I'd like to welcome everybody to this marriage ceremony where we join these two in marital bliss. Please come to after party. Come to after party. We encourage and appreciate your cash gifts. Yeah, clap for that. Yeah. It's going to be the best wedding you've ever been to. Yeah. My after party reception is basically going to be a reenactment of the R. Kelly Step in the Name of Love video. It's on a boat. Everyone gets capes, masks if you're nasty. And there's going to be a gold balloon drop at midnight. And if things go really well, we're going to have a water slide. Yeah, it's awesome. But it is not powered by water, you guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's a deep R. Kelly urine joke. It's okay. Don't worry. That one's for me. That one's for me. That's just for me. That's just for me. All right. Let's see here. How much time do I got? Where can I go? Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I love listening to people talk. I do. I really do. I think that we express ourselves with language is just fantastic. But sometimes I feel like we use phrases that don't necessarily make sense. And one of those phrases is, oh, last night I slept like a baby. I just slept like a baby. Every time I hear somebody say that, I just think like, do they have a baby? Like, have you guys ever been over someone's house who has a baby? They are not so good at sleeping, you guys. Babies wake up because they shit themselves. Babies wake up because they're hungry. Sometimes babies just wake up because they're stupid fucking babies that don't know how to do shit yet. Do not want to sleep like a fucking baby. Have you guys ever seen bum sleep? That shit is beautiful. Beautiful. Walk through the Tenderloin like Tuesday, 3 p.m., you know? A little sea of concrete angels just splayed out everywhere, you know? One shoe on, the other just nestled under their head like a little adorable pillow, you know? You can walk past them, trip on them, accidentally spill your coffee right on their face. They aren't waking up for shit. That's the kind of sleep I want, you know? Just... like 12 hours of narcotic-induced slumber sounds fantastic, you know? And then I remember, oh, he might be dead. Still rather sleep like a bum than a goddamn baby. All right, gonna do one more? All right, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna leave you with my favorite story. It's Dan's favorite story, too. So you may not know it by my last name of Popovich, which is uniquely Slavic, that I am a Mexican-American woman. That's right, big old Mexican face, Russian last name, intermingling in the 70s. Let's do this. And the best thing about being a Mexican-American woman is that I feel extremely safe in a Cholo bar. Now, I'm just gonna assume everyone in here has never been to a Cholo bar, and that's fine. So one thing you should know is that the primary soundtrack for these establishments are oldies. Now, the Cholo bar that I like to go to has a jukebox full of CDs. However, 2 are only ever played. The first one is simply called Cruises to the Classics, Volume 4. The second is hand-titled with the words, Canciones para mi ruca, which, if you don't speak Spanish or have never spent time in a South Bay gang, loosely translates to Songs for My Bitch. Yes, it's a very romantic collection of songs. Now, on this particular evening, after about the 4th time that we heard the song Earth Angel, I hear the twinkling opening notes to Don't Stop Believing by Journey. And I lose my shit because I know that that song is not on one of those 2 CDs. And I looked at my brother and I was like, I am so glad we're here. Somebody is absolutely getting stabbed tonight. This is going to be fantastic. And I look out into the bar, giddy for excitement, looking for like angry Cholo face and something glimmery. But I don't see it. To my surprise, what I do see is happy Cholo face, swaying Cholos, little glasses of brandy being raised in elation. And at one point, a gentleman sitting very near to us with a large neck tattoo that read the word puppet stood up and did this. Gets better. He looks down at his friend and he goes, what the fuck, I say stand up, show respect. This song is hell of uplifting, yo. Yeah. Saw that with my own 2 eyes. That's how I know God's real. Yeah. Because not only did I see a Cholo dance to Don't Stop Believing, he chided a fellow homie for not appreciating the works of Steve Perry. And as a Mexican American, it just filled me with pride, you know? See how far we've come. We now know what white people have known since the 70s. And that is that the music of Journey is hell of uplifting, yo. Thank you very much. My name is Lydia Popovich.
Give it up for Lydia Popovich.